Hello, all beautiful people. As you can see behind me, there's snow again on the trees up here. And we're in the forest, and I hear a mysterious animal. Just gonna see if we can catch it on the camera. I can hear the gnawing. Oh, there's the tail of the animal. Yes! We found the mysterious animal in the forest. Who are you? Are you the wood chewing yellow mountain dog? Is that who you are? This little one is gonna get her rabies shots on Tuesday. Today is Saturday. And when she gets those, there are 3 weeks where she's not allowed to leave the country. But after that, and after I get the little Opolina fixed up, that of course has to be by the help of my good friend, neighbor. So I'm a bit dependent on when he gets the time to do it. When that's done and her quarantine is over, we are moving. We are going up to the north of Jutland in Denmark, where that plow dog will not have the same kind of nature to roam around in, but she'll have plenty of nature and the North Sea, the forest, there's the moor, and right now she has the scent of a moose. You can see here, big footprints of a moose that's gone into the forest that way. And that's all we see. This is new fallen snow. 5 centimeters, that's 2 inches of snow, has come over the last 24 hours on top of what was already there. So it's very nice to walk in, and the forest is beautiful. Now, the forest up in the north of Jutland consists mostly of spruce trees, and it is not as hilly as it is here. It's a bit more flat, and vast areas of just heather going out along the North Sea coast and the sand dunes out there. But it is wild and rugged, and yeah, she's gonna love it. I'm certain of it. She's been there before. We've been there visiting when she was very, very small. Oh, excuse me. Bathroom break. and she loves going into the ocean to get sticks. Now, that ocean is not the same as the ocean that she's used to play in on Bornholm. What are you talking about? Whoa! Oh, fast dog. But it is it's a good ocean. It's a good ocean to swim in. It's a little more dangerous than the Baltic Sea that we're used to. You can't just walk out into the sea. It gets steep very fast, and it is there's a very strong current there. There's an undertow that you have to respect very much. It's dangerous waters to swim in, but if you know what you're doing and you just keep very close to the beach, it's fine. And we always went there swimming and hiking and berry picking. So that's the new development. But look at this forest. I'm gonna miss it. I'm not gonna miss being cold and having to fire up all the time and run around putting wood in one stove and then in the other, and not being able to sit down and relax for very long. I'm not gonna miss that part of the winter in Sweden. But these forests covered in snow, and when we come down here, we come down to the birch patch here. Wouldn't call it a forest, but it's a small patch consisting of mainly birch trees, and it's so lovely. In the wintertime, in the springtime, when the small new green leaves are coming on all the birch trees, it's a wonderful place. Someone is yes, come, go, 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 fast dog. And she's loving it. But I can promise you there'll be snow up in North Jutland as well, and tough weather. What I'm gonna miss is the calm and quiet in this forest, because oh sorry, I'm just gonna correct my sleeve here. This forest hardly ever sees wind. It's very quiet here, it's very calm, and when there is wind, it's just 1 or 2 days where it's high winds or storms, but normally there is not a wind moving, and that's different in the north of Jutland. There will be, up here in the forest, there'll be maybe 3 or 4 days, 5, let's say it, a year, where it's really windy. All the rest of the days it's really quiet. Yeah, come on. It's really quiet, not a wind. And today also not a wind moves. In North Jutland, it's exactly the opposite. It is 4 or 5 days where there is no wind. All other days there's wind up there. But that's what you take with the grandiose nature that's up there, the vast, I almost said prairie, it's not a prairie, but the vast moors, the heather that just goes for miles and miles and miles, with small scattered patches of very low growing pine and fir, and small, you couldn't call them forests, but I guess you would. Small forests of very low trees, because they are windblown and they're very fierce and they're fighting the elements. and in that way it's a very harsh landscape, and it makes you small. It humiliates you a little bit, and that's very healthy, I believe, for our souls, to just stand there. When you're standing on a sand dune facing the North Sea, roaring, and the waves rolling in, and the winds are so strong that you can lean into the storm and almost make a Michael Jackson thing where you're just standing in. That makes you so small and insignificant, and at the same time you get this complete connective feeling, a feeling of you being at one with everything, and that everything is connected in this world and in this universe. And I need that sometimes, because what else is going on the planet right now is completely horrendous. It's always been going on, I know that, but now we're seeing it. Not only in the higher circles of power and money, where it used to be secrets. You gotta shut up, Zaffo. Zaffo, no. Yeah, way to go. All the things that are happening in those higher circles, all the exploitation of other human beings that are not seen as human beings, but as usable pawns, I guess, or nothing. Children being abused, and everything that's going on there has always been going on in those circles. But now it's coming to light with the Epstein files and stuff, and it just fills everybody's minds more than it normally does, because normally we don't get that insight and we forget about that going on because most of us do not move in those circles. And if we were aware of it all the time, we would all get very sick. So we tend to forget it and let the top 1% do what the top 1% does. But now it comes to light again. It does every 50 years or so. There's a scandal of some sort that comes to light, and we all are shocked and disgusted and think, oh, there must be something done. And maybe there will be a few people going to prison for this, but the system itself will continue. And when you know this, you can either go into despair, or you can get yourself a golden retriever and try to find the little joys in everyday life and try to maintain some level of normalcy. Although knowing that all these horrendous things are happening. So I'm gonna try to remain normal, or normalcy, in my life. We are don't eat the trees. Why don't you get dead branches? There are tons of them. Yeah, you want the live trees. Well, death and destruction all over us. But I'm gonna try to maintain my sanity in all this and not get depressed either. I'm gonna try to find the good things in my life and try to spread it in my small circles as much as I can, because that's what I think I can do. I do feel a bit hopeless towards humanity. It's just, how can we be that mean to one another? It's just horrendous. So in my little life, in my small circles, I am just going to try to do good. And I'm going to try to find a job up there in north of Jutland for 5 or 6, 7 years until I can get my retirement. And we'll see. I hope to come back here every summer. There will be some vacation time in my future job. There always is, but when and where and how, that's yet to be found out. But I'm gonna keep my cottage up here. My cabin will be there and will be ready for me to come holidaying up here. Mainly in the summertime, I think. I do not want to go up here in the wintertime. It's too hard work. So, a normal house I'm gonna live in. I'm gonna have a different car, and we'll see what comes out of it. She knows nothing about it yet, and that's fine, and I think she's gonna love it. She's gonna miss this, I'm sure, but I'm gonna find all the good dog walking places up there, and we're gonna have fun in the forest again. And I hope you will come along for the journey. Please comment on this one, yeah, and like and subscribe, of course, but please comment on it what you want me to address in the upcoming videos. If it's just our vlog, our journey of moving, or if you want me to address something specific, just drop a comment in the comment line underneath, and I'll look into it. I'm here every day, so we can probably accommodate most wishes. Yeah? What do you say? Should we make videos on demand for people? Yeah, we could do that. Yes, we could do that, Mom. Could you just start by saying bye-bye to people? Yeah? Could you say bye-bye? Zaffo? Come. Yeah? Yeah! Did you say, Mama, we're running? So I guess that was bye-bye from Zaffo. It was certainly bye-bye from me. Hope you have a beautiful day like I do. See you on the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.